through. Me drinking my hookah. Me drinking my hookah. Me drinking my hookah. Me drinking my hookah.
We're recording.
My titties look good or what?
And we ain't got no fucking
Titties is tittying. You look good.
butlers to damn.
That's all I was worried about.
Fuck.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, church fan.
Fuck prize picks.
You gotta stop that shit, cause that shit gonna
This one here is stress. How y'all been doing?
Fuck prize picks.
How this week has been, y'all?
Ain't no good fucking week. We gotta pay mortgage at the beginning of the month.
Yeah, I went.
Niggas ain't got no fucking money right now. It's never good at the beginning of the month. Tired of this shit.
I've been a little stressed too myself, but everything's gonna be all right.
Economy too fucking bad. I can't wait till me and my future guy move in so I can have some money.
Y'all gotta go 50-50?
I was about to come on 50-50. 75-25?
60, probably 60-40, and then it'll gradually change as it fucking.
Come on, gradually
Yeah,
change.
that's crazy, cause that's the process I'm in now too.
Yeah, so, yeah.
How y'all two doing? I think me and Swift the only two that responded.
You guess, you can go first.
What was the question?
How are
you
you?
feeling?
I feel great. I don't got no job. I don't be doing shit. I just go to school. So
I know that.
I'm living life.
Shout out to
going
the
to school
unemployed.
even fucking worse.
It is.
Good God, I
What you in
fucking
school
hate
for?
that shit.
I'm in nursing school. It's beating my ass, but
You got it, girl. It's gonna be worth it when you get them nursing checks.
it is.
Hey, you be mad as hell too. You be seeing them nurses, it's like, they be happy as a motherfucker once they graduate. They taking all this shit, I'm a nurse, this and that. After about 6 months, them boys hate they fucking
Well, I'm
job.
gonna be a pediatric nurse, so I don't gotta worry about nobody.
I'm about to say, she got that.
Damn, kid.
I'm dealing with insurance.
Come on,
Let me tell
kid.
you how quick you.
Kids are sickening, but go ahead.
Not babies. Babies ain't sickening.
Babies are sickening.
They parents sickening, but they're not.
Baby sickening.
I'm sure
What
too.
you say?
Well, Quay's been
Yeah,
chilling.
about it.
I've been in my head lately, but you know, finally I'm out and about, thugging, chilling, back on the prod, back here.
Everything's good. It's a little hot in here, y'all.
It's extremely hot in here.
I'm glad.
We need 1,000 subscribers so we can get some air conditioning.
All right, so I'm gonna start the podcast off. I'm gonna say it was something kind of like, damn,
How about you introduce us first?
you right, damn. You were
I was
lucky.
about to say, what you doing?
It's the BMQ podcast. It's your boy, Boss Man Quay.
It's your boy Super Jack.
It's your girl, MJ.
It's big bad tie.
Big back time.
Big bad. Chill out.
Yeah,
say,
you.
what?
And I thought you said that too.
Big
I
bad.
was
Big
like,
bad. Big
yeah,
bad.
like,
Big
you
bad.
need to pronunciate yourself.
Big bad.
Yeah.
B-A-D. Don't be funny
Bad.
talking about
Bad.
B-I-D.
Big bad.
So crazy
Big bad.
You can get on your ass.
I mean, if I'm fat, I'm fat. But it's
You
fine.
had
how I feel.
them boy had give you that nickname, or you had give you something nickname?
When I was in college, they used to call me Big Tie because we had a friend in our group that was smaller than me, so she was Little Tie and I was Big Tie, and they used to hate that shit. But nah, I'm Big Tie and fuck y'all.
Okay.
That's
Oh, you know what? I don't like when small women be calling themselves big. I hate that shit.
She don't like how I call myself Big Mama?
Lotto or big. I don't like the Big Mama shit no more neither.
I've been calling myself Big Mama since
I like
2015.
calling you gal Big Mama now. I think
Okay.
that's wrong.
But you not like small, so it's cool. I'm talking about like the small women that would be like,
the skinny,
it's
short,
big
petite
this,
ones.
it's big that, it's big gator, it's big.
Basically, you're big, is what he's saying.
Well, you're not small. You're just a regular size person. You're a normal size.
You define.
Like,
That be it. You define.
let's say fucking
I was about to say, well,
what's
then.
the rapper? What's the little tiny little rapper?
Lola Brooke.
Yeah,
That motherfucker
that's a
was
small motherfucker.
Okay.
You a
But
regular
she's like
size
a 1
person.
out of 10, you know?
There's a lot of small people that keep calling
The way you had
themselves
said on this, we ain't gonna talk
big. I didn't
about
call you fat. You know what I'm saying? Why you
Y'all, if y'all felt like that just called
You
me
can
back.
definitely, you can definitely push somebody the fuck down, but you're not.
He
you're
just
not
keep
fucking-
going. He just keep going.
That nigga said,
It's not a bad
boy,
thing.
hey,
That's
nigga
alright.
said you.
Stop all you had. It's all
You
right.
can put somebody
You're
down.
not big, but
alright.
you can put somebody down.
Yeah, you can put somebody down. You're not fat.
It's really all
As
right.
long as you bitches know, though.
You got good genetics. That's all good.
Shit.
Not you
You
making
know
you one baby.
You a good breeder. Like I feel like you would breed some champions.
You know what?
I used to play sports back in the day too.
Steph.
I'm a breeder, bro. I ain't gonna lie to
Steph.
you. I don't
What dog
fuck-
you got?
I'm not
Talk about
fucking-
you a breeder.
I'm a breeder, bro. I'm not fucking with no girl who give my kids bad genetics. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that shit. You gotta have some kind of athletic background. You gotta have good ankles and shit, good coordination and shit like that.
Good ankles?
You know, I'm not.
Them girls do be having cankles.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta be able to do some athletic shit. You're not fucking my kid up.
We can never just go straight,
My kid
y'all.
will not be second or third string. I'm not playing that
I ain't
shit.
doing that
Fucking
either.
brother.
We don't do
Yeah,
that.
but sit down
But
somewhere.
yeah, I'm definitely a breeder.
You not going to the B team game?
No, I'm not. Just when you get
A
varsity.
breeder.
Hold on, no. B team. If he in 8th grade, that's cool.
You was on the B
You
team?
should be on varsity.
Yeah,
I mean, at least
yeah,
JV
yeah,
in
yeah.
8th grade.
For you in high school?
8th grade, you should be JV.
For 8th
Not
grade,
everybody
yeah.
do
My turn.
Football, we probably had like 2 niggas
I'm
that was
5'10".
in
My
8th
turn
grade
gonna
on
be
JV.
on. My turn gonna
And
be
we won the
Oh, that's why
championship.
you look taller than me sitting in this chair.
Yeah, I'm tall. My mama's 6 foot.
How tall are you?
5'10".
Okay.
And your sister's a punisher, boy.
I'm
Great
6'1".
God.
Not too much.
Your sister's a punisher.
Not too much on Be Rich.
I went to
I'm
school.
6'1".
I went to school with her sister. By seeing your sister pick a girl out the desk,
I'm 5'3",
slam
if
her in the
anybody.
same bitch.
Not too much on fucking Be Rich. For
Boy,
real.
I've been in freshman year. Her sister, some girl been playing too much. She's like, alright, now you playing too much. Old girl thought the shit was cute. Man, Brittany grabbed that motherfucker out the desk, picked this nigga up, and
Shout out to
dropped
Brittany.
her.
Brittany
Not
gotta
too
come
fucking
on.
much on Be Rich.
I said, great.
You gotta get Brittany on here one
Hey, Quinn
day.
giving you a real nickname. You big boulder.
Not too fucking much on Be Rich, like I said.
All right, let me ask y'all this question. Oh,
Go ahead.
no, what were you about to say? I don't want to step on your
No,
shit.
I'll tell you to go ahead.
All right, so then I want to ask this question just to start. So, like, we know we got Kamala Harris. Kamala. How you say her name?
Whoever.
Niggas Kamala.
Whoever. Ghost Rider.
Kamala?
Whatever the fuck your name is.
Kamala. Kamala.
Kamala. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Go ahead.
How would y'all feel about having a president for a woman? A woman as a president. I'm sorry.
Come on, women. Do it.
Let our guest answer first. Let the guest answer
Okay, I
first.
ain't gonna cap to you. I'm 24. I ain't never voted before, so it matters none to me.
You haven't voted at all
I've never
in
voted.
your, like, since
24.
18 until now?
You don't care about your
I was I was supposed to
president.
vote my first presidential election. I
No
was 20
judgment
years
to
old,
those that don't
And
vote.
I
You
got
don't mean
shot, so I
that.
didn't vote because I was in the hospital. So
Right. Okay.
woman decides to tie against
Steph, you answer.
She don't look.
Huh?
Come.
No, so don't take it to her presidential candidate, the candidacy, the race.
Because when I think
Just
of a woman, I think a reactive, emotional type person. Like I feel like men usually put shit in perspective first before they make a decision. I feel like they're gonna, if you piss a woman off, she's gonna do some shit for some get back naturally.
How can we
But-
say that though? Go ahead.
Because women usually get that kind of grace as a child. Like when you raised up as a boy, your father gonna make sure that you don't make those type of decisions. Like, oh, hey, you're not allowed to be emotional and make emotional.
that's why y'all
reactions.
fucked up now.
You can't do that. No, that's why we
fine to finish.
make great decisions now. Because if you make an emotional decision, you're gonna make a lot of bad decisions. But if a female or a little girl acts out on emotion, you just let her do it. Why? Because it's a woman. So when she grows up in that mindset of, okay, whatever, I was mad. That's why I did it. Most people be like, okay, and let it go.
That's fine.
But if a nigga be like, I was shitting, I might give a fuck if he was mad, boy. You
learn
a
how to
grown ass
control your
man.
emotions.
And you know what they gonna call that nigga? A bitch. You acting like a
Sassy.
female, acting a woman. So that would be my only concern of a woman being a president. But Kamala don't seem like she kind of grew up like that. She seemed like somebody who had more structure, a little more sense. So I wouldn't be mad at her.
I think she'll get assassinated, personally, just saying, because everybody and their mama gonna hate her. Y'all don't like her.
They did try to shoot Trump. So
They did. She's black. She's a woman, and I just heard what Steph just said. Everybody views women as emotional creatures anyway. That's my first thought. Really though, as far as into the country, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know much about her, nor do I know much about what's going on. But what I will say is, I feel as though anything is better than Trump at this point. I really was about if that lady there didn't get put up to the thing. There's a black guy that's running y'all don't know it because he not talked about.
damn, man, you ain't like your fucking stimulus check. I like my shit, man. Big
We're
ball
not
of
gonna
Trump.
do that. We're not gonna do that.
Big ball of Trump.
So let me tell y'all why we're not gonna do that though. Let me tell y'all if you don't
Trump
know.
say fuck tax.
What I will say while I'm speaking is Project 2025. Please read into it. Please look into it because if you do, then you will see. Like for an example, you're a black man in this world. Not saying that this does happen to you, but like what happened to Sonia Massey. And again, this is us not trying to get too deep, but what happened to her per Project 2025, those police officers would have been like basically let loose. Like it don't matter what they did.
We're gonna touch on that too.
I really hope he go to jail
Hold on,
and
before
they
we get
rape.
that, let me say
But just think about that though. Just think about if a police officer was to just randomly see you and be like, I think this nigga is a whatever, and whatever he decides to do to you, punch you, kick you, spit at you, take your ass down to the station, whatever, he has full immunity. There's nothing you or your mom or your daddy could do to be able to fix that situation.
But before we get into that,
I know some
let
people
me
on that,
explain my thoughts on Kamala, whatever.
Kamala.
Yeah.
Whoever.
Say her name
So-
right.
We're gonna say KH or something.
KH, yeah. So,
See that lady
how we
name
feel
right?
about KH? My personal opinion is, I feel like if we elect this woman in the office, it's gonna create a huge divide between men and women, even more than it already is. First of all, niggas don't like to be ran by no woman, and neither do white men. I was about to say something totally different. But
Please don't. Thanks.
So, and me saying that, it's like, who is going to want to hear her fucking opinion? Because if you think about it, I feel like it's more men gonna vote. More men are gonna vote than women, in my opinion.
Who's her vice president?
I don't even
I
know.
don't know.
I think
a lot
her-
of niggas is in prison too.
I think her success depends on who her vice president is.
But I heard the number of people that she put in jail was like 43 or whatever.
Yeah, but she was a
And-
prosecutor.
I'm about to say, yeah, and everybody, like when the podcast that I was listening to, she was saying how like that's basically her job. She kind of had no
Literally.
choice but to do X, Y, and Z to be able to get to the point she's at now. So I'm not sitting here, show her grace, that's up in the air.
I'm
Okay?
throwing niggas in jail too. Man, fuck that.
Okay,
nigga.
yeah.
Them niggas is criminals. Them niggas going to jail. You need to go to jail.
Niggas are
If-
murderers.
If that shit illegal, your ass need to go to jail.
I guess it's all about how you look at
I
it.
don't
though,
give a
because
fuck if she made extra rules. If they was making extra rules that's more geared towards black people, because it's more towards black people, black crimes. What I told you earlier, nigga, if you're not good at doing crime, stop doing that shit, nigga. It is what it is. You put yourself in jail. They want to blame the fucking girl for putting people in jail. No, nigga, you's a criminal, nigga. You're going to jail. It is what it is.
Understandable.
I'm not mad about it.
So before we wrap that part of the
Think about it
podcast-
like this too. Hold on real quick. Also too, like just imagine imagine your girl having like maternal issues or something going on with her feminine parts. Trump all that stuff out. I'm gonna vote for KH. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Anything to not have that man
Anything to keep the pussy
controlling all of
intact.
this. Exactly. He's taking all the pussy attached things away.
Yeah, we need
The pussy attached is gone.
Yeah, pussy
If your fiance right now is on birth control, baby, that's a wrap. She ain't getting it no more.
In all seriousness,
Yeah.
I ain't really too much look to the presidential election. I be tripping and shit, laughing and shit. But he did free Kodak. So I do fuck with Trump for free Kodak.
So and let me,
But Trump did get his
But
try already.
Let
So.
me say this too, bro.
Give Kamala a
In
shot.
all seriousness,
Kamala, what the fuck?
please do not let who you vote for be based off of a celebrity's image. Let it not be based off.
Because the Megan Thee Stallion thing was ratchet. Sorry, not sorry.
Regardless of what y'all think, we are in a time where everything is based off of social media. Everything is based off public perception. Please do your research. I will say that I don't give a fuck who you vote for, but all I'm asking is that you do your research and do it for yourself.
And public perception is a big thing because public perception, like they kind of get us to vote for presidents when the presidents don't really change shit.
Yeah.
It's really the fucking Senate. That's who the fuck
That
changes
is true.
shit. So
Just
we
the
need
fucking
to
face.
let's change our fucking mindset and vote for the right things. Fuck
That-
the president. They just the fucking face of the fucking
Yeah,
program.
think about
It's
yeah.
people behind them to actually
Think
get
about
on.
don't think about what
We
your
broke
mama
because of
did.
them niggas, the Congress.
And
Senate
stop
shit.
thinking that it doesn't affect you.
The
Those
president,
ones that
the
saying
president
like,
ain't putting money in our pocket. I swear to God. I swear to God.
swear he's not.
No.
And also stop thinking it doesn't affect you. The people I have been talking to about it, they're like, oh, it has nothing to do with me, or oh, whatever. It does matter. And if it doesn't really matter to you, think about your kids, think about your brother, sister, whatever the kids could be. Like a little down the line is gonna be all coming together. Like prime example, African American studies are already out of school. So if that don't mean nothing to you, then I don't know what else to
You
tell
about to transition?
Yep.
Okay, let me say something first. Let's go back to Sonya Massey because you
I
stopped
was
that
just-
shit.
I was gonna say that
Hey,
then. I was gonna say
for that bitch ass police officer that killed that fucking poor lady. I hope you go to prison, and I hope they beat you and rape you. And rape you for weeks and weeks, and not just what they did with a broomstick.
Oh my God.
And I hope that is the cause of your death. I want the cause of your death to be raped by a broomstick. All right.
So for those who don't know who
fucked up
Sonya
shit.
Maxey is, if you haven't been tuned into the fucking world,
Yeah.
Sonya Maxey is an older black woman who was shot and killed by a white officer.
Who also had mental issues. She called them over to her house to tell them that she felt as though people were outside of her home or whatever. She felt uncomfortable. They were supposed to be basically doing a regular search. The regular search ended up them coming inside her house, basically killing her, shooting her in the head. They're gonna tell to the world, they're trying to make it seem like she tried to toss some water on them. She already put that water down in the sink. She had mittens on her hands.
And ducked down.
She ducked down because she was
And
like,
not only
whoa.
this, bruh, and not mean to get too deep in this, and Tom, I'll let you take this away, but she also used the word, she said, and I quote,
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
So,
He said, you
therefore-
better fucking not.
I
he
said,
said,
that
you
ain't the
better
devil
fucking not.
himself.
I said, oh, shit. Yeah, but-
That wasn't the devil himself.
And then shot the motherfucker that after. You ever seen the footage after the shit when all the rest of the police came
Yeah,
through?
when
You
he
be like,
wa-
man, she's just a crazy bitch, man.
Yeah, that's what he said. And everybody when he walked outside, y'all, everybody looked uncomfortable. They looked weirded out. So I guess we're all saying here is, do your own due diligence to do your own research.
And he is actually going to jail.
So the question that I really have for y'all is, when it pertains to that, and I want everybody to answer this, and just be kind of quick with it. Do you think that this crime was racially motivated, or do you think that this was more so of a lack of training and a lack of just knowing how to be an officer?
I just want to say, if you are the police, don't be a fucking pussy. Like, if you're a pussy, don't be police.
Well, a lot of them are pussy, unfortunately.
And they need to go back to training,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
why are you scared of boiling water?
Knowing that
shit, my dog, what's up?
Don't be the police if you.
I'm about to say, a lot of people
nigga.
say that. A lot of people say that people that are police officers, and I have a homeboy that's a police officer, so just saying. But some people are like the whack people that was in like high school. They have identity issues and things like that. I honestly think like he was the devil, like how I just said. Because again, this lady said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." She didn't say nothing else. She didn't say like, "Oh, I got you with this hot water." You know what I'm saying?
Fuck you up, nigga.
Yeah, she didn't say anything. All she said was, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." And he said, "You better motherfucking not." Man, what? Like, what type of crazy shit is that, huh? How does that even correlate?
So to finalize your answer and finalize your answer. So do you think it was racially motivated, or do you think it was lack of poor training?
I think that boy was just pussy. So poor training.
Okay.
I'm
Both of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Steph,
Same.
There's an element of everything. It was just it's a personality. Me, I was raised by police. My dad's a police officer. He retired and shit when I was younger. He did 20 years as a police officer. He'll let you know straight up. When that shit happened, he was the first person I called to be like, what you think? Because he think like me. I think case by case. I don't think it's all
as a whole.
I think niggas be getting themselves killed too a lot of the times. So it's like,
I do.
with that, it's just that one white man. Because people be thinking police officers like,
Bad
they
people.
went through like, like they bad people or good people. They just people. Like me and you. We know fuck niggas. We know scary niggas. We know people who make bad decisions.
know different type of
bad
niggas,
people.
right.
And like they all in the police force. And my dad used to have parties, bunch of police officers. All of them is regular niggas. Some of them niggas is bad niggas. Some niggas is good niggas. And that's what it is. My pops, he was like, when you a young cop, just like anything, when you go into a situation, you kind of want to be accepted by your peers, right?
Right.
You're a rookie. So a lot of police officers show them bad ways into being a police officer. So even my pops, when I went to jail, he'd be like, I knew to go to jail one day because I know I wrongfully locked niggas up too. Why? Because I was influenced until he grew and be like, you know what? That's right and that's fucking wrong.
Right.
So each police officer is a person type shit. I don't like to put too much race when it comes to police brutality and shit like that. It's just a person thing.
So
Can I have one more thing?
You're just a bad person.
And she was mentally challenged. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think there's no way to really prepare yourself for that. Because even like, that's like almost having a child that's mentally challenged. They can train you up. You can take all the classes, read all the books, you can do all the things. But
everything is
exactly that too. So that's why it's just like, that is a factor too Because supposedly she was mentally
I'm
challenged.
glad you said that because you watched the whole video from him waiting outside for her to come.
He
in.
was nasty as fuck
He
to
was
her.
very frustrated with her.
Yeah, he was rude as
And
hell.
I seen it because I'm like, when she first started talking, I said, oh, this girl not, she
All the way there.
all the way there.
Yeah.
But he got frustrated with it. So when he
Yeah.
ended up killing her, I understood because he was frustrated because he was waiting outside.
But I will say now, the other partner could have did something. You know what I'm saying?
But this
He was
okay.
in a tight spot too.
And let me
I mean,
Because even when the police officer first draw his gun, the second officer drew his gun late because he didn't understand like, yo, what
Why
kind of
he was drawing his
situation is
gun?
this? So even when they were talking, bro was kind of like trying to make the other officer calm down type shit. He
I
was
say
like,
this.
Hold on. What you about to say?
I think it's important to realize they shot this lady in the head, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, and
There's
and now,
other
hold on,
places where she could've been
Before
shot.
you finish that too, his exact words after she was shot in the head was,
what else are we supposed to do?
he said, no, the officer behind said, should I go get my first aid kit? That officer didn't reply, headshot. She's down, bro. It's over with.
He said,
Okay?
don't do that. He said, well, you can do it if you want to, but it's a headshot.
Like-
She died.
Right.
Because I'm.
As
point,
a gun holder, if I were ever in a situation where I felt like my life was in danger, if I can, I'm not gonna shoot somebody where I feel like I can kill them. I'm gonna shoot you to disable you, but I'm not gonna shoot you to kill you.
Well,
I don't want to kill anybody.
Well, since she's speaking of her, for me, my constitutional right, I'm putting your ass down.
What?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because I've been shot and I have a different view, and I don't want to kill you.
I don't
What
want
is-
to
If I have to, I will, but I don't want to.
What do y'all think is the real agenda behind like everybody's able to carry guns now? Because you don't have to have a gun license to have a gun no more.
Oh, to,
Oh, yeah, I don't got a
to
license.
delete
We
the
all
ignorant.
Go ahead.
To delete the ignorant. Say-
Natural selection.
Yeah, like you get rid of yourselves. Y'all will expose, be unhinged, and kill and deplete the niggas who don't need to be here.
What's the question? Sorry.
Can you know
I
like,
couldn't. One of the comments had took me through a loop.
What do you think the motive is behind letting everybody carry guns?
Absolutely, Hunger
right
Games.
now?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Hunger
So
Games.
to pivot again, right? Will you guys teach your kids
To shoot?
to believe in and trust the police?
No. Call me first.
Fuck no.
Call me before you call them. Something. Don't do
I'm about
that.
to say call them if you need them, but that's not your first defense. Because my shirt gonna be black. As fuck.
Call the police. You gotta call them. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do what's right. But please call me behind them. Jesus.
I'm telling them to treat them like they treat anybody the fuck else. Like I said,
Call me first.
police officers
Lord have
are-
mercy.
Police officers are regular people. There's
They
some
are.
niggas you trust, some niggas you can't trust. The police is the same fucking way. I don't got stopped by good cops. I got stopped by bad cops. So that's kind of touchy, but I'll just be like, yo, use your better judgment. At the end of the day, they will put you in jail if you give them a reason to. Don't give them a reason to put you in jail.
Call me. I say call me because tell me your story as quick as you can before they have to tell me the story. As fast as they can. Call me. Whether you, even if you are wrong, call me. Let me know.
Okay.
Let me be on the route or something.
I understand that shit too, but put this shit in perspective too. My pops would tell me that shit. He like, hey, don't tell no police officer your dad's a cop. Do not do that. They get frustrated. People feel like their position is getting challenged. And as a police officer, most police officers go into the force because why? They want a position of power. So if you just sit there, I'm about to call somebody else to come and straighten you out, you're gonna make them way more aggressive. Now they really, really want
But
to.
I think that's more of teaching your child on more of like how to communicate or handle a
Which
situation.
what I was circling around back to,
Yeah.
which is the fact that I feel like we as a human race, as far as black people are concerned, need to do a better job as far as prepping our kids to deal with these situations. My mama always said, first thing first, when you get pulled over the officer, your hands need to be on the steering wheel. Every part of you needs to be visible. Anything that is needed to provide for that officer, you need to instruct him to go get himself. Let him know where they're at, such and such and so on and so forth. So I feel like as far as it goes for our race, speaking for African Americans, we need to find a way to prep our kids more, prep ourselves more, and in all actuality, stay out of shit more.
Stay out of
So
it.
when you look at every situation, a lot of situations are very preventable. A lot of things didn't have to happen. A lot of things niggas didn't even have to. Like if you look even at Trayvon Martin, the first thing my mama always told me was, and you know, not to go back that far, and I know what I'm about to say sounds fucked up.
I feel the same thing.
But
with
the
George
first
Floyd.
thing she said is, you never wear your hood on in public.
Absolutely.
Because it always gives
Any of you young guys wearing your hoodies
permission.
on the top of your head
The
and
thing
it's 90
is,
degrees outside.
I agree,
you're
but
sick.
young men shouldn't have to worry about that.
And y'all
You
young.
shouldn't
That's
have
not
to-
You
something
shouldn't
that
have
has
to,
to be.
but that's still weird as
You
hell.
shouldn't have to worry about it, but you do have to
Jesus.
understand the law of the land.
Like even with me, so I'm a gun holder, right? But I don't have my CWP because I know that if I get pulled over, he run my license. He knows that I have a gun in my car,
Right.
and that's the sole reason why I don't have it.
But
That's the literal reason.
same time, niggas, police officers be scared of that shit too. I don't had a police officer pull me over. I let him know, yo, I have a weapon in the car. I said I had a weapon in the car. This motherfucker got so scared. He's like, and he just step out the car. I'm like, but why the fuck you so frantic? Relax, nigga. I got a whole license for this shit.
Right.
And then I got pulled over. That was like about 2 years ago. I got pulled over like a month ago. Shit, I went right inside my glove about everything. The other police officer was just chilling. He ain't had no fucking problem.
Everybody has different things. And
Everybody
like you
different.
said earlier, police officers are human, so we have to take into account the fact humans have human reaction. Every person reacts differently in every situation. Now, again, not to get too deep on y'all, so we're gonna pivot one more time. Let's get into this.
Hold
thing.
up. One more thing I gotta say about that shit. I ain't gonna lie. If I was a police officer, I would be scared of these young niggas because they be wearing hoodies in the middle of summer. Like you wearing these big ass hoodies,
Bitch, you got a book
long
jacket on?
jeans,
Hey,
damn
listen.
near Timberland boots, nigga. It's 100 degrees outside. I can't trust that motherfucker.
Nigga
man.
went to a pool party with a bubble coat on. They said they searched that nigga 13 times.
You damn right.
You need to.
They should have
They should have let him in. Go home.
Shit, I know he had a shaker somewhere in that fucking
South
coat
Carolina.
That nigga
side.
had an assault rifle on the
No.
side.
Are
That
we
nigga
gonna?
done cut the
It
pattern of
sounds like
jacket.
y'all might be
Hey, y'all little niggas-
stereotyping because
I'm
I'm
stereotyping.
stereotyping. Fuck
It's
that.
hot outside. Why you have that
I
on?
judge
agree.
the book by
Take
fucking
them
cover.
jackets off, all you
And take
weirdos.
You're
People
hot.
going to school
And
in
take
your
the fucking
jacket.
Pooh Shiesty
weird.
mask on. You making Unc scared.
He looks stupid.
I scared of that shit. Them young, I had a young nigga walk inside my house that one night with a fucking ski mask on.
Yeah, I said, baby,
what?
take that
That's
off.
the first
baby.
nigga
You
I'm
gotta
saying
take
hi
that
to.
off.
So you know that I'm not on nothing.
What's
Hey,
wrong
friend.
with you?
Take the Pooh
That's the nigga that
Shiesty
made me
mask
go get
off.
my gun. Like, what the fuck is you here for? You got
What?
ski mask?
It's going in the purse.
But go ahead, Chloe, we about to
Alright,
say
so
no. Take
I'm
them fucking
trying
ski
to
masks off.
find-
Take them off.
Take it off, please. It's too
That's
hot.
how you go to jail. That's how
Yeah.
police shoot you. I already scared you. I don't even know what your face look like.
I
They
want
don't-
you to read it because you read.
I don't know the rest.
You read real nice.
All
I
right.
got popcorn reading.
So,
That's
what we want to
embarrassing,
talk
man.
about today,
When you read
y'all.
slow, but
That
that's
nigga picked the
embarrassing.
shortest paragraph.
I had to be nervous as hell in school trying to read out loud. I be
Right.
sweating.
All right, we're gonna let MJ read this so we can get into it.
Okay, so the post says, being a single mom and trying to find someone is exhausting. I'm on survivor mode 24/7 trying to pay these bills. I come to the conclusion that it's just not for me and it's not going to happen for me. So somebody else commented and said, okay, here's the game plan. Raise your kids until they're 18 and then you can date. Or if you're lucky enough to find a man that's willing enough to basically go through it with you, that's even better. Just budget and put your priorities first. You got this. But then somebody else commented and said, LOL, no. The other post I was talking about, that's just how they see us single moms. Yes, men like us, and yes, they want to marry us, but be a stepdad? No. Not in this generation. I had to tell my mom that. Even men with kids, they do not want to,
All right,
end it
so
all.
I want to be the first person to address this. And the reason why I want to be the first person to address this is because I want to try to give a different insight. Women with kids have a certain type of trauma when it comes to men. But unbeknownst to us, and I'm not trying to say, I'm not trying to be ugly when I say this, women with kids, most single moms, the first thing they're going to say is, the daddy ain't shit.
Every time.
And in that situation, in that case, the father might not be shit. But the trauma comes from a nigga trying to pick you up in that sense and say, okay, yeah, I'll step in and be a stepfather, I'll step in and be the dad, da-da-da-da-da. It's not going to work that way because you have a lot of trauma. So you're not going to expect me to uphold that side. You're not going to expect me to take care of my responsibility. It's just too much with that. Or you're going to over-expect. So you either don't expect nothing and it's hard for me to please you, or you overly expect and it's hard for me to please you. So I think most men in today's society, they just don't want to deal with the trauma of you and your baby daddy.
Well, women do that shit all the time. I know a lot of women. I know women with kids will be like, I'm not fucking with no man who got a baby mama or a child type shit. So it works both ways.
Right, but I'm just saying the trauma, we were just addressing the single moms, but single dads too.
But You said the Trump, but yeah, a lot of baby mamas be in survival mode, and it makes sense, nigga. First, I don't got no fucking kids, live by myself, and the economy bad, life hard out this motherfucker. So imagine you having a fucking child that dictates your schedule. You can't even do shit that you kind of want to do to provide or protect or whatever. Some women don't have villages like that. You damn right they got to be in survival mode.
I'm waiting on y'all finish before I respond.
And you know me, I'm gonna be stepdad. I do that. I do that.
I tell you, innit?
Oh, I know you're gonna be a stepdad child.
I'm gonna do that.
You don't mind.
But yeah, they do be in survival mode. Not all of them. Not all. Some of them be striving getting it.
So knowing that there's contraception, knowing that there's ways to get rid of this, knowing that all these different avenues to eliminate the problem that you're having. Not saying the kid is the problem, but the whole situation is the problem. Mm-hmm. How can you expect for society, how can you expect for that man to feel bad for you in the case that you should have known what you're dealing with before having that kid with that person? Yet people change after a certain amount of time, but isn't your responsibility as a human being, as a person, to assess who you are having a child? You have to think about this. This is not a one-time deal. This is not just a...
I don't be thinking
now listen.
I don't be thinking that shit be changing because those motherfuckers they get single while the baby's still in their stomach. Them motherfuckers be single with a newborn. Y'all been together the last 2-3 years to be single with a fucking newborn. Something about, I don't know if it's like you know, you have like post-nut clarity as a nigga. As soon as the girl get fucking pregnant, she just realized that her nigga ain't shit. He been ain't shit the whole fucking time. But it's like, as soon as the motherfucker get pregnant, and be like, you know what? This is a
She got
dirt
pregnant, she
bag
realized
nigga.
he wasn't shit.
I'm about to say, listen,
Yeah, a lot of women do that shit.
I don't even have children. Absolutely not. I don't
Hey,
even
baby,
have
say it.
children, and I know that niggas change after you have a baby.
It's a factual statement.
So the nigga that might be picture perfect might be ain't shit after you have a baby. I don't even have kids, and I know that.
I don't be thinking shit.
This is
I be looking at them
fucked up question.
when I be seeing no girl, that nigga was
no
dirty
comment.
before
This
she
is a
got
lie.
pregnant. He been dirty after she had the
This is
baby.
a fucked up question, right?
Is there no girls?
I ain't got no
they
Me
answer.
and
don't-
my
Can they just
mom,
like who they like?
Me and my mom get in this argument every fucking
Yeah,
time.
that's
we talk
a wild.
about this. Who is it to blame for the kid's dad being a deadbeat?
The fucking dad.
Yeah.
Nobody but him.
In most cases.
In your opinion?
No, that's it. Like
No, it's not.
he made that decision.
It's
Come
not.
on,
No,
Ty.
Now listen.
This is when shit gets misconstrued. You heard what you just said? You put the sole blame on one person. You say
Whoa.
he made that decision.
He's
Let me
making
finish.
that.
No. Let me finish. Let me
Listen, I don't even know where to start.
When you say that he made the decision to be a deadbeat, he may have already been the person that he is. So in a sense, it takes two to make a baby. It takes two people. So this is what I'm saying. If me as a manager, hire a fucked up employee, I went through an interview process.
Yeah.
I hired them. I let them motherfuckers work. I knew everything that made them either a good worker or a shitty worker. Me going forward and proceeding to go forward and hire them, put them on payroll, do all this shit, I have to take responsibility as well. You know why? Because I put them through an interview process. You put them through all type of stages. You talk to them, you fuck them with no condom at that. And then you not only wait
Never
all
using no
9
fucking
months
condom.
and had a fucking baby. At some point, you have to take and accept responsibility.
That you made a bad
for your
decision
part.
too. You made a bad decision.
That may be the case for some people,
Oh
but for
shit.
but for everybody, that's not the case. Some people, he did everything right. He looked like he was gonna be a great dad. The baby came out and he was like, "Fuck this little motherfucker."
So you have to take responsibility for being gullible.
Yeah, cause
What?
First of all, first and foremost, I'm not having a
what
nigga
was the
baby.
first
It's not
question? I
happening.
didn't
I'm not
even
doing
let's
it.
say
First question.
Oh,
What
wait.
was? I don't even know what the first question is. What am I supposed to answer now? I don't even
Yeah,
have
what
an
was the
answer.
question?
you moved the conversation kind of
You
fast.
sure did.
But you was ready to jump that one.
You was ready. I don't even know where to put my answer in.
But a lot of time women be
Is it-
making a nigga a deadbeat too.
How you gonna make somebody a dead?
No.
Watch out.
I do agree with him. I do.
Yeah,
I
watch
do.
out. Watch
Sometimes
out now.
women do make
Tell
it.
me. I'm
Watch out.
Sometimes
open
women
it
do
up.
make it a little hard for a man to be there. for
Not
their
even
child.
alone.
Sometimes they do.
True.
Now look, I got a homeboy right now. Listen,
But what that got to do with the
only
baby?
time she unblocked that nigga is when she trying to send him to court to get more child support after she don't send investigators
hold
to
on.
go check his
Okay,
grade.
right,
But
right.
when he want to go get his child, he got to go sneak around to her sisters and shit like that.
He gotta go to the grandma when the baby got when the grandma got him.
When he send clothes to her, she'll go sell them motherfuckers and then go tell everybody that
What
he
y'all
don't give her
just said?
clothes.
What y'all just said,
got
right?
that.
Take accountability, right? You know who you lay with, right? Stop laying up with Shadriqua while she doing all that extra and then get you somebody that know how to act.
So-
Because somebody that's acting like that already 9 times out of 10 done showed you that's how she get down. And if she didn't show you that's how she get down, mama, sister, cousin, all them. When you look at the whole full package, if everybody got all that craziness going on, 9 times out of 10, she do too. So you need to take accountability who y'all laying with as well. Because sometimes as men, y'all lay yourselves up with somebody who acting all crazy and doing all that extra, baby. Cause see me, I ain't doing all that.
So this, but this
I got
is just to make it
Full circle. I know.
I got time.
I didn't want to say that shit.
This is why I said that both parties
and
need to be held responsible.
And both of them.
That was the whole fucking basis. Is both parties need to be held responsible.
I so disagree.
Nobody is more at fault than the other.
In the case of a
But that wasn't what
deadbeat,
that post was saying. That post was saying how
oh.
single moms is hard out here.
yeah, they were saying, nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Well,
You got to change the conversation.
You did. That post says hard out here for us.
Why it's hard? Because if you would have took more time to see who you was dealing with, you could have chose to raise your kid.
So what are you trying to imply?
Let me play devil's advocate too. Let me play. Hey, Corey, let's play devil's advocate too. A lot of times when you like somebody, it's very hard to see flaws in them.
And when
the
they're
first
cookie
thing,
good and
the
they're
first thing you
bomb.
do is make excuses for
I feel
people that you
that.
actually
But guess
like.
what you gotta also do once you fall in love with that fucked up person? You gotta get beat in the fucking ass. And you have to understand that this ain't what that was.
So pretty much you just want everybody to shut the fuck up, stop complaining about the shit 'cause you made the choice. And I agree with that. I fucking agree. I agree. Shut the fuck up. You did that. You made that shit.
I don't give a fuck. That's just
I just lost on prize picks. I made some bad fucking choice.
Hey, you know
I
what?
thought I made an educated guess.
I don't care
But
that
obviously
hard for
Steph Curry can't fucking shoot tonight. I didn't account for that
And
shit.
I'm not-
But it's my
That's why
fault.
the single moms
I
is
shouldn't have
struggling.
fucking bet.
That's what he
shouldn't have
said.
been raw
That's why we
dogging
struggling.
fucking and letting that boy
I ain't
not
struggling. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Y'all get what we're trying to talk about.
So this is what I'm saying, though. And that is and that brings it full circle again. Certain single moms are struggling, and certain single moms are straight.
The boy's striving.
Y'all better start picking wisely, goddamn.
You should not bring.
Stop laying up with that man that you was laid up with for one.
And I ain't gonna lie, social media.
Having a baby from a one night stand is insane.
Crazy. I'm getting
Fucking nuts.
Social-
out
Kill
the
that
door.
fucking baby.
Social media.
one night and I get.
Oh shit! Social media do that's the killer baby, but it is,
Unalive
but
What you say?
it is what it is.
One night stand?
It is what it is. But social media do that. Social media do emphasize more of the. Social media always emphasize the unhealthy co-parenting situations. But we all know people who got a lot of great, healthy co-parenting situations. Even none of them
They do.
But
Shout out to the
we
ones that
don't-
got good co-parenting
we-
situations.
We definitely don't highlight that shit enough. So and for the outside looking at it, look like the world is fucking terrible. No, there's a lot of co-parenting situations that's fucking striving to survive. So why can't we just silence the motherfuckers who made the bad choices and let's promote the motherfuckers who made the great choices? Let's do that shit more.
But I think it's more so the thing that society just chooses who's right and who's wrong, and it sucks to say that, like niggas.
But you never really would know too though. Like you only can know but so much, right? Because a lot of times too, especially for the non-kids having, which is my whole wall right here, besides me. A lot of times.
Smart.
I ain't dumb shit. I'm all right over here, baby. But a lot of the thank you, baby. Thank you, Ty. Thank you. But a lot of the times too, you don't really know until it happens, you know. And it is unfortunate, like sometimes it be like that, because the dynamics is different. Like it's no longer us. It's no longer, you know, whatever the case could be. And so many things do change. She changed, you changed, our dynamic changed, what we could do could change.
Situation.
It's a whole lot of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if I don't want to put no pressure on you, I got this baby, nigga, so I need a little whatever. So even if I don't want to put no pressure on you, I'm not saying I don't have a choice, but I'm just saying like, and kind of just what comes with the territory. So it's not, it's one of those things like you still really never know because you ain't gonna know until it happens.
You don't know till you in it.
Right? You can say this right now. You can, both of y'all, everybody over here, all y'all three, y'all can sit here and think everything is gonna be peaches and cream. Y'all gonna have this baby. Y'all gonna be happy ever after. The baby come, it's the complete opposite. Now what?
People change.
What you gonna say? You made a bad decision?
Yeah.
Nah, no, you're not. No,
You
Because
might
it
make
might
a-
have would have been a good decision then, but things just so happen to change.
You might
and
make
that
a
is
good
what comes with the
decision.
territory.
Go ahead.
You gotta account for changes and shit too.
The thing is, you might
But
make a good decision,
ain't
but that
all
nigga might
change
be
is
a
bad.
completely
Ain't
different
all
person
change
when
or
that
bad
baby
is
comes out.
good.
And she
Sometimes
might do the
change is
same
just
thing.
change.
Absolutely,
But
which is
it
why it
don't-
can't just be a decision. It can't just be a bad decision. You never know what's going to happen after.
And what you said earlier,
That
stop
shit
fucking
sound-
rotting.
That shit
But
sound
isn't
like
that-
that shit sound like an excuse. And one thing my dad always tells
Back
me.
me up, because every
One thing my-
decision is a risk.
One thing my dad
Every
always
decision.
tell me, I don't give a fuck if he, she, or they change within after the fucking baby happened. If the fact that you didn't account for that shit and you rolled the dice and you fucking lost, it's still your fucking
But
choice.
how much time do
And-
we still have left? Because okay, then so if I have this baby and then how you say I could
Go
be
ahead, tell me
okay,
shit.
yeah. So if I end up being as difficult, how y'all just said, oh, the girls be difficult, they do this, they do that. Y'all absolutely right. But what that got to do with y'all? Why you still can't be a daddy?
Because she not letting him.
Get your man, you
Hey,
Man.
let me say this too. I'm not defending you fucking deadbeats. I'm not defending you. Because as a man, you have a sole responsibility to do what the fuck you need to
I'm
do.
defending.
Oh, okay.
Under no circumstance,
I'm defending the
your job is to
niggas.
do
Hey,
it.
I'm
you-
defending the nigga that's not a deadbeat, that is forced to be a deadbeat because the woman is taking the shit from
There are
him
some
and
niggas
changing
like
the
that.
fucking
There are.
narrative, making him a motherfucking deadbeat.
And that I don't agree with.
Stop
real.
laying up with them girls,
In
then.
in
Like
all
that.
actuality, right?
I'll
This,
quit.
hold on, let me explain. So my father wasn't in my part in my life for the first part of my life. The first thing he said to me as a grown ass man was, "It's your mama's fault that I wasn't in your life." As a grown ass man, nigga, I don't give a fuck if I gotta go to court. If I have to go to court to get my fucking child, this is what I signed up for. So if I have to go through every length and jump every fucking hurdle to get my child in my possession to do
Can I make
what
one comment
do,
too?
you have to take into account that nothing can stop you as a grown ass man.
And then
Can I
when
make one
you,
more comment?
and then what happened? What
Depending
happened
on the
when
child
you
age.
fucking lose?
He should never said that.
Depending on the child's age.
Sorry.
What happened when
Y'all
you-
gotta
what
stop
happened when you
saying
go to
like
court
that
and you
kids ain't
fucking
supposed to
lose?
hear.
Like, if I go to
niggas
court,
do.
no, listen. If I go to court and I lose, then guess what? I still have to put put forth another effort to find out another avenue to go to get my fucking
And
child.
what if it take you 16 fucking
Then
years?
guess what
Okay,
it
it takes
takes?
16 fucking
And
years.
guess what I
16
got?
fucking years, you mad as a bitch because you feel like your daddy wasn't there,
Hear
nigga.
me. You got 16 years to prove to
All
your
right.
child.
Why didn't you
Every
try
day
harder,
I
nigga? I
went to
did.
court.
They can't hear y'all. I'm gonna say y'all both talking at the same time. Nobody can hear
The
y'all.
thing is, as an adult, fair. Like as an adult, you have an obligation to have a relationship with your child. When your child is a kid and you got to go through the mama for everything. When your kid is a baby, a toddler, a elementary schooler, you got to go through the kid. Once your kid hits 18, that's between you and the kid. So if after fair that baby mamas might make it a little difficult as your kid is a child, but once your kid becomes an adult, that is all on you.
And all how
100% all on you because you don't have to go through the mama.
You don't.
She don't got shit
I
to
got
do
some-
with it.
I got some shit. Well,
say,
finish
but
that
I
shit.
want it all. Man.
No, it's not even part of the conversation. I
Go
want you
ahead.
to finish.
I'm done. That's all I had to say.
Yeah,
Y'all good with that shit? Y'all
Yeah,
good?
get on it.
Everything good? All hearts and mind clear?
Talk,
and shit
nigga.
like that. All y'all fucking baby mamas that got 2 baby daddies, stop letting the first one go. I'm so tired of this shit. The second baby daddy be the only one the girl always worried about. That's the one that ain't shit. The one that she always talked about. Once we got shit going on. The first baby daddy, she act like that nigga don't fucking exist. You ask a baby mama that got 2 baby daddies, ask her what the first baby daddy is. They be like,
I don't know.
Somewhere.
but they know every fucking thing about the second baby daddy.
'Cause they moved on.
The other child, the first child, you like, fuck it, I'm just never gonna have no motherfucking daddy. I'm just never gonna have no fucking daddy. All y'all baby mamas that got 2 baby daddies, stop letting that first baby daddy off the fucking hook. That shit's sick. You talking to stepdaddy? You talking to stepdaddy stuff now? You talking to stepdaddy stuff?
Stepdaddy stepping.
Talking to
That
stepdaddy
nigga
stuff.
love a fucking
I
baby
know,
mama.
That's the Paula, boy.
I be seeing these fucking girls with 2 baby daddies. Once they attention off the first baby daddy, get to the second one, they act like the first one ain't never exist. They act like he ain't shit neither.
I got a question for you.
That motherfucker ain't sitting no fucking child support. Them motherfuckers don't be on child support.
What? Who you be up with?
They be trying to put the second on child support. They ain't put the first one on child support.
I know Tyler question funny. Go
I got a
ahead.
question for you.
Go
What's
ahead.
your limit? How many baby daddies is too much?
I don't give a damn, honestly.
Oh, fucking brother.
All right. It's the BMQ podcast. You got your boy Boss Man Quick.
It's your boy Stepdaddy.
It's your girl, MJ.
Stepdaddy stuff.
Stepdaddy step.
Daddy stuff.
It's your girl MJ, man.
It's big bad Ty. Big bad time is back.
But
Turn this off. This is crazy.
I got push.
That shit is so fucking good.
Man, what Steph said?